And in this video, we're going to talk about the public listing. So what is a public listing for counselors? A public listing is an online directory such as Psychology Today, Affordable Therapy, or similar platforms where therapists and counselors create profiles so that potential clients can find them. These directories typically allow you to list your credentials, specialties, location, fee, and photo, and clients can search or filter through the listing to find a match. Most of these platforms charge a recurring subscription fee in exchange for visibility, and some also offer extra features such as secure messaging, a shielded phone number, or a built-in video session tool. The original topic of this video is actually to compare several listings I have been using, which is essentially self-doxing, so I'll keep the discussion very general. Public listings typically charge from $15 to $35 per month, but as long as you land even one client for one session that month, you will recover the cost. Clients often look for counselors who share a similar background because this leads to a better understanding of what they are going through. This idea is actually discussed further in my first video on my channel, which is about how some actual good candidates are systematically excluded by the system. But you should only pursue this approach if you are comfortable sharing your personal trauma and stories to the internet. I have trouble with that. Some public listings give you the option to write articles, but I do not think this is particularly helpful. You are better off creating cheat sheets for your own reference or working on your own workbooks instead, or just prepare for your case. A problem is the article's credibility is very awkward. It is less credible than peer-reviewed research and less welcoming than video or social media content. And Psychology Today is one of the biggest platforms. They offer a shielded phone number and built-in online meeting tool, but it is also expensive. And with so many counselors using it, your chances of being chosen are very slim. So you should only consider it once you have actual income to spare. I heard that some counselors will spoof the locations, but still within the jurisdiction. I don't know if that works. The public listings are heavily region bound, meaning that for any given region, usually one or two websites are the go-to choice. If you have never heard of the website, just don't use them. And bad public listing websites only verify a counselor's registration with regulatory bodies, which means there is essentially no barrier for them to launch a public listing site as long as they are making UI looking good. This makes it very easy money grab for them, as they just leech off the counselors while failing to deliver enough clients. Although it is still better than BetterHelp, since at least they are kind enough to check counselors against regulatory bodies. I once received a marketing email from someone who could barely write proper English. That guy has a public listing website that charged $10 per month. And since I could not see why it would work, I just declined the offer. And again, the reason why I say some websites are easy money grab is they do not bother improving their Google search ranking or overall visibility, makes makes them not worth the money at all. So my current working strategy is to subscribe for 2 months only. If the listing gets the clients, keep it, and if does not, drop it. You can either get some clients or zero clients, and there's no such thing in between during the first month. So that's all I want to say for public listing. I cannot recommend some of the websites because first I'm not going sponsored by them and I don't want to do free job for them. And I still believe it is vary by geographical locations. So I suggest people to do the research by themselves.